Всем здорово, дорогие друзья, с вами Гейминг опять. Так, чемпионат пошел уже. Носок, поздоровайся, кстати. Дядя выключил микрофон, вообще ничего не слышит, ладно. Ждем, может кто-то подтянется. Так, Zeta Division 1 против Reply Totem. Я, кстати, не успел проголосовать, поэтому... Ну, кто за Zeta, тот молодец. Так.
Et allez, c'est l'heure de notre premier match de la journée, le premier match éliminatoire, le premier quart de finale. On en a beaucoup aujourd'hui. Et ce premier, évidemment, comme nos casters l'ont dit, il est très important. C'est de grosses équipes. Ils ont fait des bonnes entrées ce vendredi. Et c'est le moment de les accueillir. La première équipe, évidemment, fraîche d'un 3-1 vendredi. On était là, ils étaient prêts, ils sont là pour prendre le titre, ils font partie des favoris de ce week-end. Ils nous viennent du Japon et si vous voulez les encourager, tout ce que vous avez à dire c'est Zeta Gambare. Un match de bruit pour Zeta Division 1.
Zeta Division 1, do they really need any introduction? Shittampo, Kenji, and Moyagoku, two world finalists on their team, one world champion from last year.
Был французский, сейчас английский. Это ж во Франции происходит.
Moyagoku, this is his first world final as well, but they've set a high bar and a lot of expectations, taking 4 monthly finals in their regions as well, just a star-studded team with a lot of
я
expectations
сейчас,
for
ну хорошо, тогда потом. Чем мне еще сделать?
Well, they won MSI. That was in June. They got first place there as well. They just have incredible results across the board. Last year, no one saw it coming, but now they came in as big favorites for this World Final 22.
Well, let me counter that, because MSI was several months ago as well, nearing that 6-month mark as well, and their opponents have been looking great in those last 6 months as well. Reply Totem, an absolute powerhouse. Let's welcome them to the stage.
Et oui, on est là pour les adversaires maintenant, ils sont du côté européen, on a Europe contre Japon cette fois, ils nous ont fait un match plein de rebondissements, le vendredi il était très plaisant à voir et cette fois ils ont un très gros client, s'il vous plaît, un tonnerre d'applaudissements pour Reply Totem.
Some of the local favorites here as arguably the strongest team in EMEA. That's Maori and Joker forming Reply Totem. They got 4th place in 2021 for the World Finals. They did not quite qualify for MSI and they won 2 monthly finals this year in the EMEA region. They do have some veterans with Maro and Maori that did get that 4th place last year, but Joker, he doesn't quite have that level of experience, and yet he is such an incredible talent that, I mean, a lot of people want him to be the best player of the year, but for that, he needs to help his team win Worlds.
A lack of World Finals experience, you would never expect this, seeing Joker at just an
Последний
eyes
день.
glance,
Но этот я точно до
even
конца достримлю.
after several moments of observing them. As soon as Joker joined this team, it's as if it revitalized them and directly pushed them right into the spotlight in EMEA, going several months without suffering a single match defeat versus any of the other top teams as well. It is insane. It's never been done before in Brawl Stars. As of late, they haven't managed to continue the domination. It is sort of impossible to even make that happen. However, they might also be able to defeat the seemingly impossible of taking down Zeta Division 1. Once again, high expectations for both of these teams. I think higher expectations for Zeta Division 1 though.
Absolutely. So,
Ну, все-таки, я думаю, выиграет на изи.
Champions.
Так, что-то нас мало, 3 человека. Один, наверное, носок, один я и креветка. Всего 2, то есть.
Is going to be to win a second world final. No team has ever done that. No team has ever been into grand finals. Well, you know, this is still quite a bit away from now, but that will be decided today. And the first steps to make that happen is going to be taking down Reply Totem, which just by itself is already a challenge and a half.
It's ridiculous, and they are out here to create Brawl Stars history in getting 2 World Finals victories in a row. It's gonna be
они, кстати, прошлый, он говорит, что они прошлый раз тоже выиграли мировой финал. Зета Division 1. Так что если Зетка пройдет этот, и следующий пройдет, то это ГГ. Но если тот сейчас выбьет их, то вот тогда Зета не пройдет в 2 раза. Ну, то есть 2 раза подряд не заберут кубок. 400 тысяч. Дабл свуш, по-моему, карта называется на английском. Дабл свуш, либо вжух-вжух.
Zeta Division 0 is also up there too, but looking at you guys at home, 61% of you are gonna be voting for Zeta Division 1.
Да, double swoosh,
We'll see who gets it right as our bands are coming through here for double swoosh. We'll see Janet, Crow, and Max banned out by Zeta as Totem take out Poco, Stu, and Carl. First big bono from Reply Totem. That's an interesting way to go.
And I think it's also a little bit less unusual when you see that they've also gotten rid of Stu. Stu at land, he's very, very powerful and definitely a favorite for Reply Totem, but they didn't feel like going for him for the first pick, interestingly enough. Here are the picks from Zeta Division 1, though. They're going with Penny and B. And with B, you have to be breaking open these walls. Not as popular of a pick on double swoosh, in particular because you have to combine it with wall break. And I think it might be quite straightforward for Reply Totem to go ahead and pick those out, but this could be a trap late in the draft so that Reply Totem is forced to run some of these short range and more wall breaky types, and then Zeta Division 1 can counter it out with the final pick.
They're gonna go Gene. I was kind of thinking whether they would dare to do so or not, because Bo is a perfectly fine gem carrier, but if you can double down and take the Gene instead, play Bo on the lane, make it happen, and we'll see that Buster as a final pick, which is a Brawl that is still a little bit of a question mark. It's rated quite highly as of now, but to be fair, most teams haven't quite had the chance to, you know, see the full extent, the full potential of that Brawler just yet.
And he's going to rely, I think, a lot on those bushes. This is one where I might expect to see a
Так, что за цыган?
Colonel Ruffs or something like that. It's definitely an East Asia favorite. It's also great at breaking open some walls. It comes down to, are you able to get those supers out fast enough? But of course, this has to be something that Reply Totem are aware of because they decided not to get it for themselves. And here's the Colette, actually. Where does the wall break come from? It's gotta be Gene and it's gotta be Bo. However, this could simply be a new approach to the map that we have not seen before.
It's a very interesting draft on both sides, to be fair, but I think the ideas are just a little bit more traditional on the side of Reply Totem, whereas for Zeta, well, you'll have the Penny Gen carrier more likely
поехали мы, да?
Be playing that left lane and Genji on the right, but there you go, quarterfinal.
Так, ну поскольку я ни за кого не голосовал, но тут пин работает, ребятки, нажимайте на пин. Я за Зету честно, ну, нечестно, а я за Зету вообще в данный момент, ну, потому что, ну, я за них не голосовал, но просто, поскольку я ни за кого не голосовал, буду лучше их поддерживать. Пин работал, если не нажимали пока что.
Wow, the Buster already shut down by the tempo. Already has another super as well. So does Moya Goku, and right now they are
Привет. Жизнь баскетболистов и 5 секунд. Так, ну Зета, я думаю, затащит этот первый сет. Это изи вообще будет. Изи вин.
1-for-1 trade on the left-hand side, which is going to give some control to Reply Totem. The problem is that gem lead on the side of Zeta is just so massive.
It's colossal, and they even have a turret down now, which is going to get them that much more control around mid. If Maori's position is revealed, it's going to start firing down on him. He's going to be forced away from mid. Here come the mines from Joker. Kenji's going to need to bait these out. He also loses a lot of bushes, and down goes Moya Goku on the right side. Maori also picking up yet another gem. Stetop having a lot of his shots reflected. Doesn't even have enough health to push in versus Maru as well. Vengeful Spirits coming in as well, keeping Stetapo and Kenji low. And now they've been pushed all the way back into their own spawn, stacking up in what seems to be a...
Я не знаю, мало актива, я, наверное, закончу. Пойду с носком Майнкрафт снимать. Грандиозный проект, так что можете пойти к другим ютуберам, потому что сейчас ко мне никто не приходит. 4 человека и все. Ну ладно, все тогда. Всем спасибо за просмотр. С вами был Гейминг. Всем удачи и пока.